Let me just get this going here. Hey, everybody, this is, yeah, can I even put this on Facebook? So why not make this a cool event since I always do a Facebook Live. And I got a cool new camera too. And thanks to you, I realized something else. Title, why? What would you say your title is? No, I don't want only me.
Digital marketing partner, I like.
Okay, why digital marketing partners are important? 5, 4, 3. Come on, dude. Click the button and we'll just talk regular as soon as this comes up.
Sure.
Here we go. And there you go. Fix that hair.
That's right.
Come on, dude. Okay, we are live right now. Hey guys, this is Albert, the Taxman here for another edition of the Taxman Show, and pretty cool people that are gonna take your business forward. Today, where I'm even chit-chatting with my buddy Greg. Greg is gonna, you can wear your glasses on. Hey, hi, say hi, Greg.
Hey, good morning all. Greg Gosselin here. Happy to be here. Thanks for having me, Albert.
Okay, and let me tell you a couple of things before we get started. It goes back to what I always say, showing up is the key to success. And what I'm saying is, I was hanging out with Manny Lopez at his event, and I'm always posting and hanging out. And Greg goes, "Oh, I see you at Manny all the time. Let's chat." And we started talking last week, and we became good friends since. Point is, one of my ninja tricks is people say, "Oh, I can't get out there. I can't build my business." Show up, guys, and cool people will pop up in your life. So anyways, Mr. Greg is an online video guy, and we're just going to talk about all the crazy stuff that happens in a digital marketing platform. Introduce yourself, Greg, and away we go.
Excellent. Hey, well, thanks again. And yeah, Manny's events are awesome. I love that platform. So yeah, I am a longtime techie. We do that to support my my fly fishing and guitar habits here. And so we help people get even more customers online and build permanent digital assets. And so what we do is
excuse me, can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
By the way, I interrupt a lot because you speak words that some people who are watching this might not get. So if I interrupt you, it's because I feel there's big words that our clients don't get. Explain to the people, I know this is going on Facebook, and I know this is going to be a podcast, and I know this is on YouTube. However, there's people like my wife who might not know what a digital asset is. So
excellent. And so what we do is we help people leverage video and reviews to grow their business. And we call them a digital asset because they have a degree of permanency to them. They stick around, right? So reviews, for example, they are going to stay. I mean, unless they're fraudulent and get taken down through a process, they're going to be online for you. So we love the leverage of doing the work once and having that asset for your company. Same thing goes with reviews. Most reviews, when they're posted, are posted by the user. They stay there as long as you want. And the long-term asset is properly optimizing a video so it can even be caught up in Google SEO, since Google owns YouTube and they're always looking for video results. So that's what I mean by being an asset to the company.
And let me tell you something. And I got a crazy question I want to ask you that I just thought. And by the way, you're right, Greg. If you're watching this and you Google Hialeah accountant, Hialeah is the city that I live in, which has 500,000 people, that I'm number one. You know, I'm in the map box, as they call it, and you don't realize how much business I get. And the second thing, how I got a lot of business, Greg, and I'm agreeing with you. So if you Google Coin Associates, we got 185, and my Google rating is 4.85, and people understand. That's the easiest way to build your business, Greg. And how much does it cost to get Google reviews?
Zero. Yes, sir.
Let me ask you a couple of questions here. I kind of know my ninja way, but I want to see how you would say. All right. A lot of our clients have online businesses. They work out of their house. Okay. How can, if you don't have a commercial address, AKA you're not working out of your house, how can you get Google reviews to pop up for you?
Okay. No, that is an excellent question, and probably the second time I got it this week, and it's only Tuesday morning. And especially in this day and age with people launching new businesses, so
Out of their house.
out of their house, and there's a solution, and it's been a long solution, because like service contractors like plumbers and people like that have worked out of their house for years. And so the Google My Business profile, which you should claim, set up, and optimize, allows you to click a service area instead of like a brick and mortar address.
Oh, very cool.
Absolutely. So you got to give them an address, but they don't make it public. And then you pick a service area, like you said, your city. Some people would pick adjoining cities, whatever area you pick to serve. So you can have both. You can not show your address and get a Google My Business profile, which then allows you to get those magical reviews.
Can I ask you a couple of questions? Because I've gone, I mean, I have, by the way, guys, if you watch, oh, I'm sorry. I got criticized because I say guys and girls, and everybody watches my show. So people, because we live in a different world today. If I've been telling people that to get the reviews, is it okay if you went out and got a UPS box? Isn't that better than working out of the house, or working out of the house or work just as well for Google?
Well, that's a delicate question. I think people should have an address for their business that's not at their residence. However,
For Google
can sometimes see that it is a UPS thing, and they think you might be tricking them. So if you're gonna keep it hidden and use the service area, it may be better off to go with an address.
Unless you get, and most of my clients won't spend a ching ching, unless, oh, I have a new one that I just thought of. Can I tell you a new ninja trick that I saw the other day? And I'll tell you how I came up with it. The backstory is I had somebody who wanted to open up a corporation in Wyoming. And through fate or whatever, you know how the pixels sometimes work. Do you know there's something called a virtual office now? Did you know that? Where you can go and buy, and I did the research for the ones in Miami. It's a physical address that somebody lets you use, but you never even have to go into the shop. I mean, because I know that with UPS stores, most of them say that you have to show up. But on the virtual boxes, Greg, you know, this is what they're selling me. You don't have to show up. You could set it up, and they're going to give you an address at a brick and, you know, somebody's brick and mortar building.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That is very interesting, man. I haven't heard of that one yet.
No, yeah. And when I saw that, I mean, depending on where you want, it ranges from $20 a month to $60, you know, depending on where and address. But I thought that was pretty cool that there's no such thing as you can go by a virtual address, which to me would solve your problems. The only problem with that would be you got to make sure you put that, if you're going to go there to trouble with Google, right, Greg, you're going to have to make sure you pay that monthly, or you pay the year up, you know?
Right. Absolutely. We still love the service area for a lot of people, a lot of these
Cool.
entrepreneurs and startups.
We'll have to do another live so that you can show us how to do it, because I don't know how to do that.
Oh, sure. We love to help. We love to share. We love to lead with
Right,
value and follow with education and become a partner.
right. What's some cool tips? See, because here at Ninja Profits and Coin Associates, we are always looking um, for little tips and tricks to take our business forward. What's one nugget? What do you think is, if anybody's watching this, what do you think is they're going to be their number? What would you give them as their number one nugget for today?
Well, the number one is kind of broad, and it's ask for reviews. A lot of people are shy or they don't know, and so ask. And you can ask um, without being very forward. One trick is to put it right in your subject line. So that's down by thank you, name, business phone number. You can put a little line down there that says, please leave us a review, and then you can put a link direct to Google My Business Review link. So it's kind of two-sided. One's a broad tip, like get started, start asking, don't be shy. If people are happy, they'll take the time and go do it for you. And then the sub tip is to put it in your subject line so it's going out to everybody all the time.
Very cool. By the way, guys, we met only like a week ago, and he actually showed me some cool stuff. And let me tell you what else I learned from you, Greg, that you better have a backup plan because remember we were talking about all those broken links?
Right.
I called today's Tuesday, right?
Right.
I called Friday, which would have been 2 weeks. They said, oh, the Google server, Google, take 3. GoDaddy servers are down and they're working.
Oh,
so that's what I say. So therefore, can I give you what I learned from you that day? Is
yes.
Make sure you have 3 or 4. I'm going to tell you, don't be a cheapskate. Can I say that word in today's social sensitive environment?
Bring it on.
Okay, that go out and buy 2 or 3. I mean, that has never happened to me since Google, that their server breaks and they can't fix it. So now all those, remember, like I had pitched in Edo and all those one I had, they still haven't fixed it 2 weeks later, 3 weeks later. And I know, they gave me an excuse last week, oh, it was Thanksgiving. Well, last thing I know, it's been 2 weeks since Thanksgiving, right? We all are back to work 2 weeks later.
That's challenging. You would think that those guys would be a little bit better than that, but again, it's up to you to look out for yourself. So
right. That's what I said.
Is a great idea.
Have a backup. So what I ended up doing was I'm speaking next week in Vegas, and I am speaking Thursday. That I went because I had Profit Ninjas Now, where you buy my product. So now I added the Profits Ninja Now, just in case, and I got to go change my PowerPoints, just in case Mr. Google doesn't fix Ninja Profits Now.
Right. Very smart.
All right. So now that I see your guitar, what's your favorite music? I mean, who's your favorite country? But he's from Kentucky. So when you're from Kentucky, sorry, Mr. Greg, you like country music, right? You're not a hard rocker when you're from Kentucky, correct?
Well, I have a couple of loves. The older school country for sure, and I'm gonna say classic rock and roll and Southern rock is in my heart.
But see, there again, you said Southern rock, so that's still country. See, anything below Virginia is still Southern, right? It was quote unquote Confederate. I don't know if we can say that word today, but it's still the Confederate, so it's still the South, right?
There was a real Mason-Dixon line, and yeah, it's right up in there, exactly.
Okay. Very cool. So what's your favorite song to play on your guitar?
Oh my goodness. There's quite a few. I'm gonna have to say the one that we've been playing. We jam with the guys every week, and we almost always open up with a Tom Petty song called "Breakdown."
Cool. Um, what's your favorite Christmas song to play on your guitar?
Oh, Elvis, "Blue Christmas," easy.
Ooh, oh, that's my wife's favorite, by the way. And
Yeah,
it's got
that's
to be played 14 times on Amazon Music.
yeah. Oh yeah, that's
Uh,
awesome. I actually got out my sheet music the other day, and I was running through. I have a little Christmas set list, right?
Very cool.
Yeah.
Uh, how did you, since you're an older guy, looks like you're close to my age, how does an older guy, because when you think of techie people, you think of the little nerdy dudes, I mean, that are like 30s and under. Okay, how does an older guy like you become a genius at the internet thank you space?
Well, thanks. I think I like the genius part,
And
not
so
the
I
old
think
part.
older because we're older and you don't think of older people
I
teaching
get
at
you.
the
I get you. I'm just kidding, man. It's just a number. I
right.
mean, it's
I
hard.
agree.
And the truth is that I've been in the technology field. I got a degree in MIS, and I've worked in it for years.
Wow.
I found the internet in '94, and we've been helping people.
94, dude, 94 in internet years, that's when that if you've been in 94, Greg, that's like great in this day and age, that's great grandpa. That's almost before, remember this? AOL.
Oh
You got
yeah,
mail. That's pre you got mail.
that's AOL CDs. That's dial-up internet.
Hey, you go back to, this is how far I can remember back. You go back to the days of the BBSs.
That actually, yeah, that's pre-World Wide Web as we know it with web browser. There was
How's
still
that? How's that?
interconnected.
That goes back that far, right, Greg? I
Yeah,
bet you three-quarters of
bulletin
our
board
audience
systems.
don't know what BBS was.
It's essentially, you know,
Stone,
the first text chat room. Yeah.
right? No, Stone Age stuff, my brother.
Well, yeah, we're talking like monochrome monitors, right? Yeah. Text only.
When you say that, I mean, I've been doing this for a while, but I'll never forget the day. And this goes along with what I'm saying with. I went because I realized, let me give you a little funny story how this all goes together. I've been doing tax stuff since '85, all right? And and I realized when I was working H&R Block that I can't do these by hand because my handwriting sucks and it's hard to type and everything out, handwriting. So I went and got a Zenith computer. This is way back,
Yeah.
way back where my iPhone, I don't know, my iPhone today probably has more memory and more firepower than that. So I bring it into the house. Never forget this day. I took my whole H&R Block paycheck in '85, and I went and spent $5,000 on a XT machine. It's bigger than my desk. Monitors. You have to use floppy disks, the whole bit. I take it home, and my Papa Joe Corey says, "What in the blank is this? What in the blank you brought home?" And being from a Lebanese background, he always says, "How much did you pay?" I think in the Lebanese world, from old school North Lebanon, where I'm from, the family's from, first word out of their mouth is, "Hey, it's not what you can do with it, Greg, it's how much does it cost?"
Okay.
And stupid me told him I spent 5K. And then he went off for 30 minutes. Why would you need this? Blankety blank. And I'm laughing, Greg. 40 years later, what's that? 85, and we're in 2000 and what? What's that? Almost 25. What's that? 35 years ago, right? 35.
Well, that was one of the early machines for
Right.
sure.
Who's to say 35 years ago, and this all relates back to here, that now we're forget about the quarantine wall. The world depends on that. Not about us connecting, whether even with your phone and connecting to speak to people all over the world. It's like real quick. Another funny story, and we'll go on here, is you remember Dick Tracy, right? Calling, remember Dick Tracy? Calling Dick Tracy, calling Dick Tracy. You see it on your thing, and Dick Tracy's talking. Well, realize WhatsApp, with WhatsApp and FaceTime, you could talk to anybody in the planet, like Dick Tracy. Whoever thought that would be? How crazy is the world? And to make it even farther, Greg, how crazy that it all comes into essential with what happened this year. Isn't that crazy or what?
Is the Jetsons were very much like that, George.
Right. The Jetsons
from home. They did online doctors, some of those things were very spot on.
And look what happens. What else you want to tell us now that I like yabbered about what I do? Give us some other cool advice. Or
so we talked about the reviews, right, being one part. So the other part of advice is on the video side, and it is press record and start doing it. Start making some videos of any kind. You're gonna just build a video library. It can be you with your phone. It can be if you don't want to be on camera, you could record your screen, right? Or you could have somebody give you a testimonial. You could outsource it to somebody. The point is to get started, start using video, because here's the thing, that is the number one thing that people want to consume. It's the thing that is looked at most on social media. And you could really, again, we're talking about leverage. We're talking about highest and best use of your time. You can make one video, put it 4 places. You can make one video, it's working for you 24/7. You can make a video and it can help you get found. You put a video on your website, it's going to help people stay. So start doing some and start using some. So some of the first things is people are shy and they don't want to, but it is undeniable we're in the video age. Use Zoom. Record Zoom.
Like we're doing right now.
Yeah.
And I will reinforce, I'm going to reinforce what you said, where last week, and I have and because the logarithm changed from YouTube, where I have one YouTube video shows exactly how to open up a corporation in Florida, Greg, and I probably made over $5,000 out of it because people call me. So when you do the video, I'm going to just go there. You put, you're going to put it on YouTube. You put, if you have any questions or comments, please call me or leave a way to get a hold of you.
Perfect. That would be the call to action, right? So it can be video, or most often it's in the comments or the text or the description. And you hit it right on the head. If you do that work and you get it up on YouTube, that's really where some of the magic happens, because Google owns YouTube. They're looking for video results because people are looking for video results.
And one more thing. And what's it cost? I'm going to go back to, I'm from Ninja Profits, where you can grow your business with little or no capital. What's it cost to put on YouTube, Mr. Greg?
Oh, once again, zero.
It's zero.
Yes.
So I don't want to hear, I don't have no money to build my business. It's called, you got a cell phone. You don't need no technical skills, correct? You just put a phone and say, what's up? You click a button, it goes up to YouTube, end of story. Right?
Yes, I would dig a little deeper in there. Name the video with the stuff you're trying to do. Add it in the description. Do the tags. A few simple things like that can give.
Time out. What's a tag? Explain what tags are.
Well, when you upload a video, you give it a title and you give it a description, and then you can give them some tags. So, for yours, I might say, tax or accounting, or include like your city name, right? Because a lot of times people are doing a search for, dentist in Dallas. So if you put those things, we call those keywords, right? and you can dig deep into research, or you can just know what you're talking about and where you are. Those are some of the most common ways people will search and find you.
Okay, Greg, I don't want to take too much of a time. Now, this is why I always say is on the final shots is, how can they get a hold of you, Mr. Greg? Because you're giving some awesome content, and I want you to go out and have them talk to you to change the world.
Oh my gosh. Well, thank you. We'd love to help. We'd love to share with people. Um, there is a couple ways I'm going to give you. One of them is to go get the stuff where we lead with value. We actually have a free guide on online reputation, and you can get that at reputation.onlinelocalvideo.com. And email is greg@onlinelocalvideo.com, and the direct link to the site, onlinelocalvideo.com.
Mr. Greg, what is your final thoughts before we say goodbye to our people today?
Well, my thought is do this. Finish strong at the end of this year. Do these things that are going to be permanent digital assets. Go get reviews. Go start building your video library. Don't wait. And if you think about way you want to spend your time, these are not going to just be something that flows fast through the social media river, or something like an ad that stops the minute you close your wallet. Invest your time, and these will be permanent digital assets for you.
And I'm going to add to that. If you Google, and I don't mean to be promoting myself here, but I can tell you, if you Google Corey Hialeah Accountant, I can tell you I have reviews that go back like 7-8 years since when Google started. So guys, what he's saying works. I make thousands of dollars based on what he says. Okay, thousands. So if you want to build your business quicker and you want to learn how to get your retention, this is live TV, by the way. Nothing is ever edited or anything else. So take 3. If you want to get your stuff out there, socialize, Googleize, make sure you get your good reputation. Please find Greg, and he's going to take you to next level. Guys, this is Albert Corey, the Taxman. Ninja Profits, where if you're watching this, sharing is caring. You can get my free book. We got my free book here, The Art of Perception, and the almost 51 simple tips to grow your business when you text Taxman to 26786. That's Taxman to 26786. Guys, talk to you soon. Remember, sharing is caring. Bye-bye.